If you can hear the sound, what do you call a play in the middle of a funeral procession? Hmm? Hmm? A rehearsal.
Oh, hell. Speaking of which, how the hell are you, mortals? Are you feeling the tingle? The tingle of Halloween? A shiver which runs down your spine. A prickle now indeed. Right up the deepest, darkest corner of your own. Oi, Mr. Tess. Mr. Tess, I got the chips out. Son of a snallygat. Look, I told you. Never interrupt my monologue. But Mr. Tess, it's not being much of a monologue, you know, if you be having company around. Shush, you. Shush. BTW, which is French for BLT. When I'm on the air, it's not Mr. Tess, I'm Gregor. Gregor the Gravedigger. Get your rear in gear, Burker of Fear. You're subliminal, not entirely criminal, pinnacle of a very minimal horror-explaining general. And at last, you're flabbergast, fantast, of a typecast, host of horror past. Which is French for booyah! Nay, Mr. Tess, that's... Okay, you know, actually, for those of yuns not in the know, as the youngin' folks say, and they do say, this is our resident Debbie Downer, Timus, the Tin Soldier. Downer? Oh, if the audience caught a glimpse of this stump, then they know it wouldn't need much help on my part. Hey, just go refill the dump. Just go! So today, folks. We're having a bit of a celebration. A celebration. Celebrating 13 episodes of our fine program. 13, quite the accomplishment. Only took 3 years. I am going to make an ashtray out of you. Get. I'm going. Best be gone. And folks, it is Halloween. Technically, sort of, kind of, like in the context of this show, it's Halloween, okay? All right. In the midst of our libations, which, you know, okay, is French for celebration, thrown into the mix, I'm inviting some old acquaintances, and some you might not know. I'm inviting them over for a big, toothin' now, high stakes, a friendly little Halloween game. A traditional Halloween game. Little, friendly, totally on the level, legally speaking, game of cards. Gonna say something else? Yeah, that's what I thought. Think I swallowed a chipmunk. Wonder if that's why my voice sounds like this. Gotta. Ask Dr. Search Engine later, Dr. Search Engine. PhD, probably. And tonight's spleen-splitting spell of a story stomper comes straight from the inner sanctum of... Well, the inner sanctum, because that's like the actual name of the program the night stories come from. Anyway, our first little foray, which is French for fork in your nuts, is a town like no other. Udder. I think it's udder. Yeah, udder. The other one's like a cow. Okay, that has ever been played here. Ha ha! Because, well, we haven't played it yet. And since we haven't played it, it clearly can't be said that it's exactly like anything we've ever played. And well, you get the point. Okay. Haha, the point is gotten. That was weird. That was weird. And probably not good, but okay, whatevs. And so, we begin our tale. And see... Mr. Tess! Son of a... Okay, that's it. That's it! Where's my good ashtray hammer? Wait, come here, you! I'm gonna... Come out here!
Boris Karloff on Inner Sanctum Mystery. Brought to you by the makers of Cotter's Pills.
Good evening, friends. Let me welcome you once more to the Inner Sanctum. This is Raymond, your host. Come in, won't you, and sit down? No, I'm not being polite. I'd prefer you to sit, you see. Because within the next 5 minutes, you're going to be so weak in the knees that you won't be able to stand.
Inner Sanctum Mysteries again has the pleasure of bringing you the famous star of radio, screen, and stage, now featured in the current Broadway success, Arsenic and Old Lace, Boris Karloff. This evening, Mr. Karloff appears in Robert Newman's dramatization of Edgar Allan Poe's famous story, The Telltale Heart. Presented for your entertainment by the makers of Carter's Little Liver Pill, the best friend to your sunny disposition.
And now our story. A story based on a tale by the greatest master of the macabre that ever lived, Edgar Allan Poe. The story of a man who could hear not only every sound on earth, but even things that don't exist. So, turn down the lights, call in a friend or neighbor to keep you company, and listen to Boris Karloff as Simon in The Telltale Heart. It's early evening. The sun is just setting behind a range of low hills. On top of the nearest hill is a huge rambling building surrounded by park-like grounds. A road winds from its gates down to the little village below. Down this road comes a man. He's tall, gaunt, his hair snow white. He's so busy with his thoughts that he doesn't see the small, dark man who sits by the roadside. But just as he is about to pass him...
Good evening.
Huh? Oh, why, good evening.
Nice evening, isn't it?
Nice. Why, it's the most wonderful,
perfect evening I'll ever know this side of heaven.
You don't say.
And you can't know what it's like to feel as if you'd just risen from the dead. As if your tomb was opened. And you were told that you could return to the world that you knew and loved.
Can't I?
You can't. You see, my name is Simon. I was a musician. 2 years ago, I went stone deaf. Suddenly. Completely. Do you know what deafness means to a musician? It's like dying. Or worse. Like dying and knowing that you're dead. Oh, I went to doctors, but they could do nothing for me. But finally, one of them sent me to see the doctor who has the place up on the hill here.
Dr. Adair?
Yes, Dr. Adair. He kept me with him for 6 months, and now I'm going home again.
He cured you? You can hear?
Hear? Listen. Listen hard, and tell me what you can hear right now.
Nothing very much. The wind? Crickets?
Crickets and the wind. Do you know what I can hear? I can hear the grass growing, the sap rising in the trees. I can hear the stars moving in their courses. I can hear things that no man ever heard before. Now, do you know why I said that this was the most wonderful evening that ever was?
Yes, Simon. But I knew why before. You see, I just left the place up on the hill myself.
You left there? You mean...
When I was taken there, I was blind.
Oh, your eyes, yes. I hadn't noticed before, but they are strange. Shall we walk on together?
Simon? Just where did you plan to go?
Well, I've been thinking about that for weeks now. All the weeks when I couldn't leave my room. I must get used to being able to hear again. Gradually. From my window, I could see an old mill just this side of the village.
Yes, it's deep in the woods, deserted. There's moss on the water wheel, and the door hangs open by one hinge.
You mean that you can see it from here?
My eyes have become as good as your hearing. You thought of going there, living there?
For a while, until I was ready to return to the world. Oliver, why don't you come with me? Then when we are both ready, we can go back together to the world.
Yeah, I could do that.
Think of what it's going to mean, how much we're going to be able to help people. You with your sight and I with my hearing.
Help them? Yes. Yes, of course. All right, Simon. We'll go to your old mill.
This way, Oliver. Up this path.
Ozzy! Someone's coming.
The farmer, he seems to be looking for something.
Good evening. I'm looking for my cow. Have you seen her?
Well, what kind of a cow is she?
A brown and a white one with a crooked horn.
Wait. I hear her. She's grazing in a field on the other side of the woods.
Hear her? That's almost a mile from here.
I have good ears.
Good. You must have ears like a fox. But that field, that's the squire's. How did she get there?
You think someone took her? Who would?
Well, it's the squire's land, but he's the richest man around here. Why should he have taken my cow?
Wait a minute. Let me see. Yes. Yes, I do see someone with your cow. He's just leaving her.
You can see that? Right through the woods?
I have good eyes.
Who is it? What's he like? Is he tall, wearing a brown jacket?
Yes.
I knew it. It's the squire. He's trying to steal my cow. I'd better go get her. Thank you very much. Perhaps I'll see you both again.
Perhaps. We'll both be staying around here for a while there in the old mill.
Why did you tell him that, Oliver? Did you really see the squire taking his cow?
I saw what he wanted me to see.
What do you mean?
He hates the squire because the squire's rich and he's poor.
But what?
Never mind, Simon. Shall we go on to the mill?
Here we are, and it's just the way I knew it would be. Quiet, peaceful, no noises, just sound. And even those are dulled by the waterfall.
Yes, it's just the way I knew it would be, too. Dark, dank. The home of the rats and spiders. We'll be happy living here with them.
Happy with rats and spiders? Why?
Because they're like me. Rats see in the dark, and spiders spin webs.
I don't understand you, Oliver. Must you always see the worst, the most evil side of everything?
Always.
But why? Don't you love people? Don't you think that this is a good world?
A good world when I was blind for more than 2 years.
But whose fault was that?
What difference does that make? I was blind. And did anyone care that I was? No. Love people. I hate them.
But, Oliver, that's wrong. You've no right to hate anyone or anything.
What's that?
What? It sounds like wings, like... Yes, there it is, there. A swallow. Why, it's frightened, trying to get out. Why, it's beating itself against the wall and... Oh, poor thing, it's hurt itself. Fallen to the ground. I'd better catch it.
Is it badly hurt?
No, I don't think so. Oh, just this one wing.
Here, let's see. Perhaps we can put a splint on it, heal it.
Do you think so? Here, Oliver. But be gentle. It's still terribly frightened.
I will. Oh,
Oliver! What are you doing to that bird?
Doing...
Blood, you've crushed the swallow, killed it.
Why, so it has.
You killed it deliberately.
You think so? I told you we all have some badness deep inside us. Even you. Here you are ready to believe the worst of me, that I'd wantonly crush a harmless little sparrow to death and... Simon.
What is it?
I don't know, but there's something in your face. Something that wasn't there before.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going up to bed.
Simon! Simon, wait!
It wasn't he that was blind. It was I. Oh, he is bad, evil, clean through. He's like one of the spiders he loves so much, lurking here and spinning cunning webs to catch innocent people in. And what he saw in my face just now, there was something there. Something that wasn't there before. Death. Why did this have to happen to me? I was so happy just a little while ago. I loved everyone, the whole world. And now I have to kill him.
And here I am, friends. Raymond, your host in the inner sanctum, who also loves everyone. So, Simon has decided he must murder his companion. Not because he wants to, but in order to keep him from spreading the hate and evil he seems to love. That's a charming idea. But if Oliver's eyes are as good as he says they are, good enough to see death in Simon's face, how will he be able to do it, Quite a problem, isn't it?
Look. All I'm saying is I don't know why baby food needs its own section at the grocery store. And it just isn't conveniently, might I add, located in the bleaching cat food aisles, as it should be. And another thing... Conrad, I'm going to have to call you later. The audience is back again. Hiya there, folks. How lovely to see you all again. Before we get back to the story, the stories from this evening's entertainment. Oh, give me a second. I'm not looking anything up. We've done this program before. I'm just, checking the weather. Just ignore the awkward, the duration of the pauses. The duration of the pause, it means nothing. Okay. Inner Sanctum Mysteries was a very popular old-time radio program produced by Hyman Brown. It was loosely, based on a type of mystery novels from Simon Schuster. And, at the end of the show, they would advertise, like, the mystery novel of the month. It aired from about 41 to 52. It's had an incomparable host, Raymond Edward Johnson, who was later replaced by Paul McGrath when Johnson had to go into the war. All in all, it is one of the crown jewels of old-time radio. If you listen to any old-time radio, highly recommend Inner Sanctum and Lights Out. But enough of that. Let's get on to the musical guest. Even though that radio program is pretty large part of the show. Not gonna lie. Our musical guest for this evening. Folks, it is with great pleasure I present to you the musical talents of Richard Davis, David Patillo, Jimmy Springs, and Steve Gibson. Steve Gibson? Gibson. Like the guitar. Though I do think he's the fellow on the guitar. I don't know. I have to look it up. And they are the Four Toppers. But unrelated to that movie where that guy could see ghosts. Take it away.
Oh, well, there's no more necking. No more patching. And no more nothing that's fun. And now, old pal, you'll soon find out that two can't live as cheap as one. So long, old pal, so long goodbye. The hour party makes us cry. But here's one thing you must know, that you can't run with us no more. So long, old pal, so long goodbye. Perhaps we'll meet again on high. We thought that you would always be a champion of liberty. So long, old pal, so long goodbye. We'll meet again before we die. You absolutely nullified the Mr. Barney Bear's the most famous ride. So long, old pal, so long goodbye. We haven't even asked you the reason why. You surely didn't go back on old George, who fought so hard at Valley Forge. So long, old pal, so long goodbye. The hour of party really makes us cry. Give out the cards to your wife and say goodbye to paradise. So long, pal. We surely hate to leave you. So long, pal.
It's just Johnny Grievous.
So long, pal.
We gotta get out.
So long, old pal. Goodbye.
Nothing else to do or say but sit and float that box all day? Why, you must think we're jitterbugs that thrive on swing and cut and roll. Because you play so sweet, but what I like to know is, when do we eat? What's that you said? What's on your mind? You heard me, big boy. You ain't blind. Now take it easy, sonny. Don't you lose your head. When do we eat is what he said. Now ain't no use you getting so exactly what we want to know. When do we eat is what we say, cause we ain't greased our gums today. Well, okay, fellas. Gather around. Come on out here, sonny, and give him that mess call. That's it, fellas. Come on, gather around. Bring out that grub and we'll go to town. Well, here's my bit, a piece of cheese. We could have honey if we had some bees. This lonesome cracker is all that's left between this quartet and starving to death. What about our agent? What's he doing? He'd better do something or else we'll ruin. If he don't bring a job back here, I'll try his chin from ear to ear. And I'll completely ruin that dude unless he brings us back some food.
Well, while we're waiting for what he'll bring, let's stir ourselves a mess of swing.
Well, okay, fella. Drag out that pot. We'll swing it good, we'll swing it hot. We'll sing and swing, swing and sing. Swing and sing, 'cause swing's the thing. Dawn on it, 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 dawn. Order the bang, 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 go it, on it, on it, on it, bang in the air, bang in the air, bang, 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 dead, dead, jabal, 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 dawn on it, 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 dawn.
Well, friends, are you sorry I advised you to sit down before? No, I thought not. You still want me to go on with the story of the Telltale Heart? Very well. It's a little later that same evening, and Simon is sitting in the upper story of the old deserted mill, waiting, listening.
Sleep, Oliver, sleep. Aren't you ever going to sleep? Oh, I know you're lying down. I heard you getting undressed. I even heard the thread snap when you pulled that button off your shirt. But you're not asleep yet. I can tell by your breathing, the way your heart's beating. And that's what I must wait for. The time when you're really asleep. When you close those hawk eyes that can see even in the dark. That could read murder in my face when I didn't know it was there myself. Wait a minute. There. Now you're asleep. And now I must go. Easy with the door. Careful. And even more careful going down the stairs. Shh. Don't creak like that. Suppose he wakes. No, he can't. He won't wake up. He can't. And even if he does... here we are. The door to his room. How shall I do it? Those sacks he's using as a pillow. If I pulled them out and held them over his face and smothered him, that's it, yes. Then I wouldn't have to touch him. I wouldn't...
Who's there? Who's there? There is someone there. I can see you. It's Simon.
Yes, it's Simon.
What do you want? What are you doing here? I know you've come to kill me.
Yes, Oliver. I've come to kill you.
Philip, you can't do that. You can't.
Yes, Oliver, I can. And I have to. Oh, please don't struggle like that. I'm stronger than you are. You can't get away from me. You can't. You can't. That noise. Hear it? It's your heart. Beating, pounding, driving the blood through your veins. It's beating more slowly now. Slower and fainter. Running down like a tired clock. And I'm not going to let you go until it's stopped. So don't struggle. Don't struggle, please. Just a few seconds more. I can hardly hear it now. Just a faint, throbbing murmur. And now, even that's gone. Yes, it's stopped. And you're dead. Oliver, listen. I didn't want to do it. I didn't, but I had to. You were only interested in hurting people. That's why I had to do it. And that's why I'm not going to give myself up or confess that I killed you, because I can still help people. You understand, don't you? That's why I must get rid of your body, hide it somewhere. Oh, what am I to do with you? I know. I'll keep you here, tear up the floor and hide you underneath it. Yeah. Let's see. see now, this crowbar. Board. And this one here, there. That should be big enough. And now, in you go. Goodbye, Oliver. Goodbye. Just put these boards back. Nail them down again with the same rusty nails. And it's done. Now I'll spread this dust over the cracks. No one will be able to tell what I've done. No, not even with your eyes. If you could still use them. What's that? A light. A lantern outside. Someone at the door. Maybe Crispy's come back again. Yes? Who is it?
It's Trent, the constable.
The constable? What do you want?
Oh, nothing much. Thought I'd drop in. Say hello.
Come in, constable. Come right in.
Thanks. Weird time of night to be visiting, but I heard there were strangers living out here, and I thought I might...
Why, of course, it's part of your job to investigate strangers, isn't it?
In a way. Not that you're a stranger, exactly.
What do you mean?
Well, you've been around here for some time, haven't you? Up at Dr. Adair's place in the hill, I mean?
Oh, yes, of course. I just left there this afternoon.
Uh-huh. And your friend, where's he? Sleeping?
Friend? Why, there's no one here with me. I'm all alone.
But the doctor said... You mind if I look around?
No, of course not.
Not that I doubt your word or anything like that.
Oh, no, don't apologize, Constable. Go right ahead. Well, Constable?
There's certainly no sign of anyone else.
Well, I told you so.
Yes, you did. Now, I'll just sit down here for a minute. I'll get my pipe going.
No, not there. Don't sit there.
Why not?
Because, well, it was just that the floor looked a little rotten right there, and I was afraid that... Oh, I guess it's all right.
Sure. Strong enough to hold me, anyway.
Don't step on it. I've met you. Good heavens. What's that?
What's what?
That throbbing. That noise. Beating away like...
I don't hear any noise.
But you must, you... Those ears of mine. Sometimes they're too good. It's just your watch ticking.
Watch? I haven't got a watch on me.
You haven't? But then what? Oh, look, Constable, I could use a bit of exercise. Suppose I walk you back to the village.
Well, that's mighty nice of you. I'm glad to have your company. But there's no hurry, is there? Just let's sit here for a while.
I don't want to sit. Constable, will you come now? Now, this minute. If you don't, I don't know what I'll do.
Hey, you have gotten yourself into a state. Is anything the matter?
No, of course not. It's just that I get nervous, restless, and you won't mind if I walk up and down right here, will you?
If it'll make you feel any better, go ahead.
Thank you. This floor, it is noisy, isn't it? It isn't noisy enough. Constable, this lever here, I've been wondering about it. What's it for, do you know?
Why, yes. I think it opens the sluice, starts the middle wheel turning.
It does? Then let's try it. See if it still works. There.
Yeah, still works all right. It's quite a racket, too.
Still not loud enough. Still. Constable, for heaven's sake, will you come now? Leave here with me. If you don't, I'll go back.
Look, there's no need to get so excited.
I'm not excited. I'm perfectly calm and quiet. Will you come now, right away?
But I told you.
I know what you're doing. Sitting there, pretending you haven't heard, making me stay here and listen to it, beating louder and louder and louder. All right, I confess. I killed him. I killed him! His body is right underneath you under the floor. I killed him. And that noise you hear is his heart. The beating of his telltale heart.
Hello, Dr. Adair.
Oh, Constable, hello. Well, did you find them?
Yes, Doctor. I'm glad. Some of my boys will be bringing the other one, Oliver, along in a little while.
Bringing him? What's the matter with him?
Well, sort of. They were in the old mill by the river. Simon had evidently tried to kill Oliver, but he hadn't done a good job of it. He nailed him up underneath the floor. And when we got him out, he was unconscious. And he's still pretty weak.
I see. Bring Simon in, will you?
Sure. All right, Simon. In here.
Yes, Constable. Now, turn him around so that he's facing me. That's it. Well, hello, Simon.
Hello, Doctor.
Simon, why did you run away from here this afternoon?
Run away? I didn't run away. I left. What need was there for me to stay when I was cured?
Oh. And what you did, or rather tried to do to Oliver?
That was wrong. I know it was wrong, but I had to do it. He was bad, Doctor, bad. He hated everyone, wanted to hurt them, and I couldn't let him.
You know, it's strange, Constable. 2 men, both mental cases because of a sudden affliction. But while Oliver's blindness made him hate, Simon's deafness filled him with love for all mankind.
Deafness? You mean he's deaf? But when you talk to him, he answers you.
Yes, he reads lips. That's why I had you turn him around, so he was facing me. But he's stone deaf. He will never hear again.
What's that you're saying? Deaf? But I'm not deaf. Why, there's no one can hear better than I. No one. I heard everything when I left here. Things no man has ever heard before. The song of the swan. The breathing of the fish. Why, I even heard the beating of Oliver's heart. After I'd killed him.
Yes, Simon, of course.
I'm not deaf, I tell you. I'm not. I'm not.
So, Simon did hear all the things he said he did. Even the beating of the telltale heart. And not with his ears, but with something else deep inside his poor, sick brain. Speaking of telltale heart, I saw it's not a heart at all. It's just Mr. Hurley's knees knocking together.
And if you think you're kidding, Raymond, you're crazy.
Oh, I'm not kidding, Ed. In Mr. Karloff's audiences, that's the equivalent of applause. Since everyone's generally much too scared to show the usual approval with their hands. So we won't take any chances. We'll just use words and say, thanks, Boris Karloff, for your splendid performance of tonight's dramatization of Poe's The Telltale Heart.
It was a pleasure, Raymond, to be able to bring our friends one of the world's most famous stories. And I'm very grateful to Everett Sloane as Oliver and Santos Ortiaga, who played Christie, for the help they gave me. So now I suggest that you listen to Ed Hurley, who has some helpful advice for which you may be very grateful.
This is Raymond again, your host, getting ready to close that door to the inner sanctum and say goodnight until the same time next week. In the meantime, if you care to do a little bloodthirsty reading, try this month's Inner Sanctum novel, I'll Eat You Last, by H.C. Brandon. In case you've already read that, why not try some of the other stories by the author of tonight's mystery drama, Edgar Allan Poe? According to all critics, this writer has quite a future. Oh, good night. Pleasant dreams, huh?
Inner Sanctum Mysteries will be on the air again next Sunday night, same station, same time, with another chiller for thriller fans. So be with us then. This is Ed Hurley, speaking for the makers of Carter's Little Liver Pills and reminding you, when you don't feel good, try Carter's Little Liver Pills, the best friend to your sunny disposition. This is the Blue Network of the National Broadcasting Company.
Oi, Mr. Tess, should you really be hosting an illegal Halloween poker house? I mean, what if the sheriff's office or the county comes down?
Hold that thought. Deputy Boyd, how unexpected that you would...
Can it, Gregor? Just tell me what the buy-in is and who's all a-coming.
Now, Deputy. You know, most of the regulars, they don't show up until after sunset. Have patience.
Oh, what? You mean you're not here to bust them? Bust them? Are you kidding? Do you have any earthly idea how loaded and bad at cards vampires are? Like, poker night here, it's the only time I hope for something supernatural to come. Do whatever you're gonna do, but I'm playing for my retirement. Oh, by the way, Gregor, your neighbor Morden says you need to take down that sign or he's gonna sue you.
Wait, which one? Is it the one that says Morden sucks?
No. You had that chiseled on a tombstone, so legally he can't. It's actually the one that says beer killer next door.
Oh, come on. If the guy down on 522 can have a sign that says dog killer next door, then why can't I have one that says beer killer next door?
Gregor, because the neighbor actually killed that person's dog. Plus after he passed away, he wrote it in his will. So, his kids have to keep it up.
Well, my neighbor Morden, he kills a lot of beer, so same.
Look, Gregor, technically he's in AA, so it's kind of false advertising. Not to mention completely offensive.
I still don't know.
Gregor, besides, it's under the darn power lines. So tear it down before he thinks to call the electric company.
See, this is what's wrong with this country.
Wait, is he referring to laws?
That is affirmative.
Yo.
Well, looky what the cat dragged in. Here comes the pirate and the robot. A.K.a. a normal Friday night at Gregor's. Like, are there literally no rich folk showing up for this thing?
They're coming. Just relax. Give me a moment. There's something very pressing that needs my attention.
Wait, what does that mean?
You're shouting at his neighbor. You may lay to that.
Wait, really? It could be a lot of things. He could be going to a friend's home or, Hey, you're way off. Gregor don't call nobody's friends, and he certainly don't leave this shed. Give me 10 on yelling at his neighbor.
Why?
Guys, I really don't think...
Hey, Morden! Yeah! I heard your mama's so fat! They reserved her 2 parking spots down at the local Choke and Puke. Yeah, no, I'm serious. No fooling, 2. Yeah. 1 for each cheek! why does this always happen? Hey, I'm still mad at you. Hang on. And she smells like one too. Oh, forget you, Morden. What? You're a dead man, Morden. You're a dead man. You're a dead man. Oi, that sounded like a bit like a threat, Deputy. I didn't hear nothing. Oi, geez, Mr. Tess, you really can't stand to see your ex with your neighbor, can you? What? Hey, I don't care who my ungrateful ex is fooling around with, okay? Oh, well, I halfway agree. Well, he does care. But he's also been mad at his neighbor ever since, I can remember, ever since before we met, right, Gregor? Oi, and by the way, how did y'all two meet exactly? Well, actually it was, actually that's a good question, huh? I can't remember. That's weird. Why can't I remember? Look, Deputy, I've been around for basically forever. It's kind of like trying to remember when you first met a tree. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yar, Gregor, don't you think it's time you tell him already? Shut up! Wait, tell me what? About the robot, he's found the cards.
Are we playing cards here, or what?
Alright, I'm game. See you in a little bit, folks.
Good evening. This is Peter Lorre. Would it bore you to hear a tale of tragic murder? Are you unwilling to sit through the telling of a strange and horrible story? The brief narrative of a man caught in a web of evil? You're not? Then, my friends, keep right on listening to the Mystery Playhouse. A sense of humor, I've heard it said many times, is of real benefit to him who possesses one that has come to be so generally admired that it has attained the stature of a first-class virtue. Well, the fellow whom you're about to meet, while hardly falling into the virtuous category, he does have a sense of humor. Things like murder or hate and madness, or someone telling him his mother just died, practically rolls him in the aisles. He loves a good, ghoulish joke. Oh, and he loves to tell them, too. He's about to start one now. So follow me, please, to the inner sanctum and your host, Raymond.
Good evening, friends of the inner sanctum. Now, come in, won't you? This is your host, Raymond, again, disturbing the peace. Say, have you ever had the screaming meanies? Did you ever get an attack of the yelling and wailing jitters? Do you walk in your sleep? Do you ever wake in the middle of the night shrieking at the top of your lungs? Oh, you do? Well, you must be a hard person to live with. Well, friends, it's time for our story to begin. From this point on, forget everything pleasant and get a hard finger, chew on, turn the lights down low, and listen to Peter Lorre tell you the blood-curdling tale, Death is a Joker. Come with me to the Criminal Courts building. A tense hush falls upon the spectators as Charles Luther takes the stand.
Gentlemen of the jury, I'm accused of murder. I'm an actor, a comedian. Look at my face. Ugly, huh? Yes, so ugly that whoever looks at it laughs. I'm not telling you my sympathy for myself. I tell you this because it is important to your understanding the strange events that brought me to this courtroom today to plead for my life. Shortly before midnight of November 28th, I went to the apartment of my friend Robert Langwell, the famous actor and matinee artist.
Charles. Well, this is a surprise. Come in.
Thank you.
Would you like a drink?
No, don't bother. I don't want anything.
No? Well, then here, may I take your thing? Oh, excuse me. Hello. Oh, George. Yes, I have the money for you. You'll be up? 20 minutes? Yes. Goodbye. George Gelvin. You know him, Charles?
Yes.
Rotten actor. But an excellent poker player.
So I've heard. Robert, before leaving the theater tonight, someone told me that you and Julie Winthrop are going to be married. Is it true?
Yes, gets a decree in Reno.
You must not marry Julie.
Not marry Julie? What can do?
I know Julie well, and I also know you. That's why you must not marry her.
Charles, it might be better for you to mind your own business. Julie and I are in love with each other.
No, you're not. She's fascinated by your good looks. She's impressed by your fame, but she does not love you.
Now, look here. We may be old friends, but I've stood all I'm going to. Wait a moment. I get it now. You're in love with her yourself.
I'm in love with Julie. No, we are just friends.
Friends? You're madly in love with her. That's why you came here tonight, isn't it?
No.
Friends.
Stop your laughing.
You in love with a girl like Julie.
Why should my love make you laugh?
Did it, huh?
All right, I do. Why is it so funny?
Do you think she'd have you? You, a clown, ugly, clumsy. You in love with Julie?
And why not? Why not?
You!
Stop your laughing. Stop it.
Can I? Look at yourself. Charles, let go of me.
No.
You're choking. Let go.
A joke, huh? A joke. Laugh. Go ahead. Laugh now. Laugh. Robert. I didn't mean it. Robert. Lord, what have I done? I rushed out of his apartment, trembling. I turned my coat collar up to hide my face. The streets were crowded with people coming from the late movies and restaurants. I tried to make myself act naturally, but it was impossible. Everyone I saw, every pair of eyes that looked at me, seemed to accuse me of my crime. Waited for the light to change.
Paper, mister. Morning paper. Read about the Reynolds execution.
Here, let me have one.
There you are.
I didn't know Reynolds was to be executed tonight.
Yeah, they burned him. Well, he deserved it. Murdering his friend like he did. Wait a minute, mister. You forgot your change.
Oh, never mind. I went to my apartment and the newspaper I'd bought. There was a photograph of Reynolds on the first page. In his face, I saw my future. The shattered hopes. The torture of the trial. The horrible, nerve-wracking experience waiting for death. I flung the paper away. I went to the window. I opened it. I looked down 17 stories to the ground. How tiny people look. The automobile lights moved like so many fireflies. I climbed out on the edge. I braced my arms. I took a deep breath. One last look. I closed my eyes and... I hesitated a moment. I decided to answer it. I closed the window, went to the door.
Hello, Charles.
Julie.
Why did you rush away from the theater tonight? I was anxious to talk to you.
Talk to me about what?
I need your advice, Charles.
What's wrong?
Well, it's Robert.
What happened?
Well, nothing happened. It's just that I'm not sure I love him.
I'm not sure.
Yes, when I'm with him, everything seems all right. Robert seems handsome and charming, but when I'm alone, I begin to wonder and to doubt.
Why?
Can't you guess why?
Yes. You love someone else?
Yes.
Oh, who is it?
You.
Me?
Yes, that's what I came here to tell you. That's why I don't want to marry him. Yes, I would have told you before, but I was so afraid of making a fool of myself. You didn't seem to care.
I didn't care. Julie, this is crazy. I loved you from the moment I saw you.
You loved me?
Yes.
But, darling, why didn't you tell me?
Tell you? How could I? You're so young. You're so beautiful. And I, look at me. Ugly, clumsy. How could I speak to you?
Oh, those words. How you look means nothing to me.
Nothing?
Of course not, darling. How lucky we are we found out in time.
In time? In time? Oh, merciful heavens. What a joke. What a joke.
Charles, what's wrong? There's tears streaming down your face. Charles, you're hysterical. Now stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Julie, something you must know.
Yes, sir.
I committed a murder.
Murder? What are you talking about?
I killed Robert.
Killed Robert? Oh, out of your mind. You don't know what you're saying.
This is true. I went to his apartment and we quarreled and I killed him.
Oh, no.
You told me a moment ago that you loved me. Do you still love me?
Yes, Charles.
And tell me what to do, Julie. Help me. I can't think. I don't know where to turn, but what can I do, Julie? What can I do?
Pull yourself together, Charles. This may not be as hopeless as you think.
Why?
Was Robert alone in the apartment when you called?
Yes.
Were you seen entering or leaving?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, his apartment is on the second floor. I walked up and down.
What time did you get there?
Shortly before midnight.
And what did you do before that?
Went to a movie.
Movie? How long did you stay there?
Oh, only about 20 minutes.
Do you have the ticket stub?
Huh? Yes, here it is.
Charles, do you realize what this means? They may never find out about you.
Never find out?
That's right. They won't suspect you since they can't know your motive. No one saw you enter or leave, and you have an excellent alibi.
Motive? Alibi, Julie? Do you realize what they're doing? You're talking of this as if you planned this crime, as though we were criminals. But I committed a crime, yes, but I'm no criminal. I didn't mean to do it.
I know, darling, I know. But you must think of your own life now. And mine.
Yes, Julia. Oh, I see what you mean. I'm not a criminal, but I must play the role of a criminal now. A subtler, clever criminal who is cunning enough to escape punishment. Can I do it? Can I do it, Julia?
Charles, listen to me. We must find out how much the police know. If it's hopeless and they have found out about you, then it would be best to give yourself up. But let's not make any decisions until we know.
How can we know?
Did Robert expect anyone tonight?
Yes, George Gelvin phoned while I was there. He said he'd be up in no time.
Earl's body must have been discovered by now.
Yes, I'm sure the police must be there.
I think that I'll go to Robert's apartment.
No, Julie, no. I don't want you to become involved.
I'm already involved. If it weren't for me, this horrible thing would never have happened. The least I can do is to help you now.
Julie.
Promise me you'll not leave this apartment, Charles.
All right.
I won't be long.
Julie.
Yes.
If something happens, if something goes wrong and you're separated before you return, I want you to know that I don't know what to say, Julie.
You don't have to say it, darling. I know what you mean. Goodbye.
Goodbye. A criminal. I have to think like one, to act like one, have to be one. What question would they ask?
Where were you at 12 o'clock midnight of November 28th?
I was in a movie. Here's the... No, they can see immediately that I'm lying. My voice wouldn't be so quick with the answer.
Where were you at 12 midnight of November 28th?
Where was I? Let me see. Well, I left the theater and I went to a movie. It was a very amusing picture. Very amusing.
Can you prove what you say?
Proof? Well, I don't know. It would be difficult. One may have to ticket stuff somewhere. Yes, here. No, let me first see. Here it is.
Did you ever quarrel with Robert Langwell?
Quarrel? We were friends. We played in many shows together. We were on the best of terms.
That's all, Mr. Luther. You may leave now.
Yes, I can plead. It is possible. I can escape punishment. Police? Can it be the police? Or maybe it is Julie.
Good evening, Charles.
George Gill.
I know it's rather late for an unexpected visit.
Yes, it is.
But this is important, Charles. A matter of life and death, you might say.
What do you mean?
Have you a cigarette?
Huh? Yes, here.
Thanks. What's the matter, Charles? Your hand's trembling.
It's nothing.
You don't seem to be your usual self this evening. No quips, no jokes. What's wrong?
I don't always feel like joking.
Yes, Charles. It's strange about human nature, isn't it? Who would have ever dreamed that tonight, a few minutes before midnight, you entered Robert Langwell's apartment, quarreled with him over Julie, and choked him to death?
What are you talking about?
You're an excellent actor, Charles. Save them for the footlights. Or the police?
Police? Will you please tell me what all this is about?
Still acting, huh? Now, look, Charles. You killed Robert shortly before midnight tonight.
You are mistaken. I was in a movie at that time.
Oh, so that's your alibi. Very clever. No, Charles. Either we discuss terms now, or I go to the police.
Wait. How did you find out?
That is my secret.
What do you want?
Money. All you have on hand. All you can dig up.
All right. Come with me. I have some money in the bedroom.
All right. Just a moment.
What is this?
Yes.
Why?
I'm taking no chances. Let's go.
All right.
Well, where's the money? Charles, stand back or I'll fire. Stand back.
No! Let go of my hand. Place it down. I'll twist it till the gun points to your head. There. Charles, let go. You don't know what you're doing. Go on. Fire now. The bullet will enter your brain. Fire. Charles. Fire. Charles, don't. I'll make you fire. I'll squeeze your finger. Charles, let go. Go on. This is all a joke. I'll make you. Stop it. Charles. Just a second. Just a second.
Charles. darling. Tell him there's nothing more to worry about. Everything's all right now. We can be married and go on living and never fear anything.
What makes you say that?
Darling, you didn't commit a crime at all. He's alive.
Alive?
Yes, he's downstairs now paying the taxi.
Robert is alive?
Yes, I spoke to him about the marriage, and he was wonderful about the whole thing. Darling, aren't you happy? Our worries are all over. You can smile and be gay. That must be Robert now.
Hello, Charles.
Robert. I thought...
I'm not.
Oh, but how did you
see, I fainted. George Gelvin came in and brought me to.
George Galvin. Did you tell George Galvin what happened?
Yes, I did. Look here, Charles. As I told Julie, I'm willing to forget the whole thing if you are.
Forget? Forget?
Yes. It might have ended tragically, you know, but thinking it over, I realize I'm as much to blame as you are. So if you're willing to shake hands.
Shake hands?
There now, darling. There's nothing more to worry about. I feel so happy I could... Charles, what's the matter with you?
It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. Gentlemen of the jury, I became a criminal well, because I thought I had committed a crime and I had to think like a criminal. My motives were those of all men. I wanted happiness and in marriage to the woman I loved. What would you have done in my place? And I still think I know that guy. I wish I could place him. Well, it must be wonderful to have a sense of humor, but I don't think Charlie feels much like laughing. This is Peter Lorre closing the doors of the Mystery Playhouse. Good night.
Forces Radio Service.
You get out of line, Constable. That's be profiling. And you may lie to that. Oh, come on. You're a pirate. You dress
don't
like
even
a
know what you're
criminal.
talking about.
And the guy said, yes, he said, she said, both of us. It's me. He said, she said, both of us. Wait, what is going on here? I go to take a leak behind the shed for 5 seconds. You're already at it. You're a constable here. He be profiling. I'm not profiling anyone. Look, the guy said that there's been a mysterious character around here, and he's a pirate. Yeah, you think just because he says a pirate, it has to be me. By Davy, you're way out of line. Boy, that be profiling. Yeah. Lose your lunch, Gregor. No, just chicken leg. The leg's still moving. I don't even want to know. Look, I'm not profiling. He said it was a pirate. You're dressed like a pirate in pirates. It was at not knife point. It was at sword point. Yeah, there you're changing your story. I'm not changing my story. Look, it's just heard. I'm just used to saying knife point. I'm not very used to saying somebody got held up at sword point. It sounds like profiling. Yeah, I mean, it's profiling.
That is profiling. Ha, ha.
Okay, look, okay, forget it. Leave it. I'm not profiling, but he's a pirate. Okay, it kind of sounds like profiling. Yeah, it sounds a little bit like profiling.
Affirmative.
Yeah. It's profiling. Okay, all right, never mind. Can we just get back to the matter at hand? Oh, you mean the card game. Okay, 5-card draw, like aces and deuces wild. Why can't we play like Texas Hold'em? What? Does this look like a casino to you? Like, I can't believe this thing. This is not going well. First, Deputy Boy profiles. I didn't profile. Whatever. And he's trying to change gambling into something that seems very immoral. And then you, little... it's Timus. Huh? You know it's Timus? Oh, yeah, well, whatever, that. You try to construe that I'm doing like a casino, like a legal gambling house.
A legal Halloween gambling house.
Yeah, that. You're trying to construe that. Well, but that's exactly... Hey, come on now. You want to stay in the game or don't you? That's what I thought. And you know what? Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to our, kerfuffle? Kerfuffle, yeah. And joining us today is Gerfuffle. Gerfuffle the Magnificent. Say something. Yeah, you're probably not going to remember him, but he was on the show. And we also have Swamp Mommy showed up. Yeah, because he's like a mummy, but like mummified by swamp juices. It's a whole thing. You can look it up. Swamp. I'm called bog bodies. Well, what they call them, bog bodies. Let's see here. Yeah, that was a good one. Anywho's. Just having a nice time and enjoying ourselves in this most festive Halloween spectacular, as the young and folks say, and actually I do believe they say. Yes, and verily indeed. Quite right. Mm-hmm. Greg, are we playing cards here? Oh, yeah, sorry. How many you need? What, you need like all of them? Hit me. How many, deputy? 4. Oh, no, this is not your night. Oh, okay, look. You said there'd be rich fellas here. And they're coming. Oh, who? Mama? Wait a second, your mother? Hey, look, she's loaded. But she's unfortunately a little tied up outside, fighting the mighty Morphin Ranger. Wait, do they really sound like that? Sometimes. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I think they're about done. That day with the Rangers, Mama. I need a monster to grow who has something. You can use tennis. What? Okay. Hey, here we go. fine. I don't want to be a giant monster. Fight robots. Have fun fighting robots and being a giant monster. Okay. Any others? No, we're good. Yeah, boy. That's what I thought. Man, you made quite the mess. You broke my mirror that I had safely secured beneath the table so I wouldn't have to look at my reflection. Gregor, that means if you had a reflection, which you don't, so it don't matter. Oh, and look, now you knocked over the table the cheesy things. You mean the little, cheese tray? Yeah, if you can pack that up. Yeah, Gregor, I don't think that's to be a good idea. Oh, boy. What's wrong? Oh, crap. Yeah, you should tell him. Okay, well, tell me what? Tell me what? What is this thing that y'all are so wanting to tell me? Deputy, you might not have... Okay, look, you know how I don't have a reflection? Yeah, it's actually kind of weird. Well, don't look in that tray. What do you mean? Oh, you sweet mother. Whoa. Where's my reflection at? Is this one of your tricks? It's not a trick, Deputy. What? Wait. What are you gonna tell me? Why don't I have a reflection? Deputy. You're dead.
Good evening, friends. This is your host to welcome you through the creaking door into the inner sanctum for another quiet, restful evening on the homey side. What's that, madam? Oh, the humidity. You feel less. Oh. Well, right this way into the morgue. This cold slab will straighten you out. Oh, too cold. Well, how about a nice hot poker game? Cutthroat. Well, how about a nice sociable game of bridge? No? Oh, I see. Yes, afraid of the stiff competition. Oh, you play. Well, remember, you gotta pay up if you lose. We got enough deadheads here.
Tonight's Inner Sanctum mystery, Deadly Fair, was written by Henry Warner and stars Larry Haynes in the role of Angelo with Everett Sloane as Philip.
Just a moment. Don't settle back in your chair. You're going for a ride. Ready? It's the dark hour before dawn. Along the tree-lined suburban highway, the headlights of the speeding sedan poke two long yellow fingers through the swirling dew. Behind the wheel of the sedan, a local taxi, sits Angelo Minetti, the cab driver, the cold nose of a madman's gun pressed against the back of his neck, wondering by what fate a man like himself will live through the beachheads at Salerno and Anzio, only to come home to die like this. Wondering how long before the madman's trigger finger bends in a nervous twitch and makes a widow out of his wife, Josie, and a fatherless boy of a 7-year-old son, Johnny.
Sorry I yelled at you tonight, Johnny. Sorry I made you cry, but if I ever get out of this, you can have all the crayons you want. 100 boxes of crayons, and you can mark up all the walls. You can mark up the whole house. Pray for me, Johnny. I can't die like this. What a break. Just because I was a good guy and changed shifts with Connolly. I guess it was just in the cards for me instead of Connolly. Just in the cards to be working nights and meet the 225 when it pulled into Larchmont. Taxi? Here you are, ma'am.
You going to the manor?
Yes, ma'am. I took a quick look up and down the station platform to watch for stragglers. Bad business leaving a local citizen stranded in the middle of the night. Then I saw him coming towards me carrying a suitcase. He must have got off from the first car.
Is this a taxi?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I can't tell. These suburban taxis look like private cars.
Where to, sir?
You go to New Rochelle? I slept past my station.
Well, good thing you only slept by one station. Sure, I'll take you. If you don't mind riding while I drop the Slady.
Thanks.
I took the mic off the dashboard. Called the office. 64, calling radio taxi. 64, calling radio taxi.
Come in, 64.
Station the Manor, then Rochelle.
Check.
I put the mic back on the dashboard hook and settled down for the run.
How are you boys doing since you installed the two-way radio service?
Oh, fine.
Must say it's improved the service. Is it dependable?
Oh, yes, ma'am. No trouble at all. Circuit's always open for us to receive messages. If I want to talk back, I just press the button on the hand mic. 30-something. What's the address?
76 Manor Lane.
Calling 64. Radio taxi calling 64. Hey, Angelo, listen to me.
What's eating you, Louie? Place on fire?
Hey, Angelo, just got a police call. Don't pick up a guy with a tan raincoat. The cops are looking for him. He's a killer.
Take it easy, Louie. Now, what's this you're saying about a killer?
The cops say he got on at Grand Central with a ticket to New Rochelle.
So what?
But listen, Angelo, the guy didn't get off at New Rochelle. You pick up someone with a tan raincoat?
I didn't dare turn around to look. To see if the man in the back seat had a raincoat. You could almost hear the woman sitting beside him, holding her breath. And then I recalled the guy as he walked down the station platform. I recalled plain that he did not have a raincoat, only a suitcase. Will you pipe down, Louie? You better get some coffee at the diner. If you fall asleep, you'll be having nightmares. Roger.
Good thing I have no raincoat, madam.
Yes, of course.
Strange that all that should stand in the way is a raincoat.
How's that?
Driver, right there, please. It's on the next street light. How much is it?
35 cents.
Thanks.
Your change. She just waved her hand as if telling me to keep it. Change from $1. She, seems kind of scared, if you ask me.
Are you?
Scared? What for?
The killer.
That Louie, he gets excited about everything, always adding a little out of his own head. What's the address in New Rochelle?
Bayside Lane, 36.
36 Bayside Lane?
Yes. Know the place?
Off Hillside Road, long driveway?
That's it.
I drove a party up there from the Manor tonight.
What did he look like?
I didn't say it was a hint, did I?
Well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Tall chap? Slick-looking? Mustache?
Well, look, I didn't talk out of turn, did I, mister?
Not at all. I rather expect I'll find him still there. What's your name?
Angelo Minetti.
Mine's Baker. But don't let me embarrass you, Angelo. It's quite all right. That party you drove to my house is seeing my wife. Isn't that what you think?
You got me wrong, mister. I don't think nothing.
Don't you really? Lots of others think so. Rather common gossip, as they say. But I'm not angry. Not at all. I'll take care of everything once I get home.
Calling 64. Radio taxi calling 64. Hey, Minetti.
Come in, Louie.
Got some more dope on that killer. He got into Grand Central on the train from Albany. Porter in the club car told the cops the guy was making cracks about having a gun and taking care of the wife and the boyfriend.
Well, so what? What are you bothering me with it for? Go call the Daily News or the Mirror.
Well, wait a minute. Now, here's what I want to tell you. The cops at Mamaroneck got on the train and found the raincoat hanging on a hook in the first car. Conductor thinks it was left by a guy who got off at Larchmont with a suitcase. How about that fare you picked up?
There was a gun in my fare's hand. And the gun was at the side of my head. His finger was on his lips, warning me.
You did say Rochelle, didn't you?
I could see the trigger finger bending, and his head shaking from side to side to tell me to say no. No, Louis. I had two. One to the manor, the other to Rockdale. Not Rochelle. I didn't get it right the first time. Forgot to call you. Also, he didn't have a suitcase.
Oh, that's a relief. Say, how's about coming back to the shack so as I can get a bite at the diner?
Yeah, sure thing. Soon as I'm free. This guy wants me to wait for him. Take him back to the station.
Roger.
Nice work, Angelo.
I got a wife and kid to think of, mister. So want to go to 36 Bayside Lane?
That's right. Better slow down. There's Bayside Lane right ahead. All right, this'll do. I wouldn't like it if they heard us coming up the driveway.
It'll be $1.25, sir.
Get out, Angelo.
You want me to get out?
That's right. You're coming in with me to be my witness.
Witness? What for?
Divorce, maybe.
Oh, no, please, Mr. Baker, that's not right. I can't afford to get mixed up like this. Ruin my taxi.
Get out. And don't slam the door.
Yes, sir.
Carry my bag, please.
He steered me with the gun in my bag. Slowly picking each step in the dark, across the lawn shielded by a high hedge, and around to the back of the house, to the kitchen. The lights were on, and we could see his wife and the boyfriend making themselves some bacon and eggs.
All right, Angelo. Pull open the door. What? Hello, Doris.
God.
Hello, Walter.
What are you doing with that gun?
Please, Philip.
Excuse me while I close the door, Walter. No use waking the neighbors. Oh, Doris, this is Angelo. Walter, Angelo.
The introductions were polite, all right, but deadly. And he looked like he was enjoying it, a big joke. But there was nothing funny about that crazy grin on his face and the way he kept waving the gun around at the three of us.
Well, Walter?
Philip, please, you frighten me.
Walter's not frightened. He never was. Of me. Isn't that so, Walter? Well, why don't you answer?
There's nothing to say.
Doris, do you love Walter? Come now.
Of course.
And you, Walter, do you love Doris?
Yes.
You dirty liar.
Please.
He's lying, Doris. I know he's lying. He wouldn't go around bragging how he sees you every time I go out of town if he really loved you.
That's not true.
We're going to be married.
Oh, married? Not until you become a widow, Doris. I'll never give you a divorce. Or are you planning to divorce me?
All right, Philip, you found me here and you have a witness. What are you going to do about it?
I came back from Albany tonight to kill you.
Philip!
But I'll give you just one more chance. If I ever hear that you're trying to see Doris again behind my back, I swear I'll kill you. And Angelo here can be my witness that I warned you. Remember that, Angelo.
Yes, you got me wrong, Philip. Sure, I've been seeing Doris, but I never went around talking about it.
Don't come any
Only
closer,
tonight
Walter.
I said to Doris, let's tell him. Give me that gun. Let go. Let go,
Give
man.
me that gun.
Philip, please, stop it. Stop!
Doris!
The three of us stood there, paralyzed, looking down on the still body of Mrs. Baker, her eyes glassy and blue, her blonde hair soaking up the blood from the hole in her head. One look was enough for the three of us to know that she was dead.
You killed her, Philip. I killed her. No, Walter. You killed her. Didn't he, Angelo?
Hey! I'm talking here. It's always with the... Is that an airplane? Go darn it! I was going to introduce, say the musical guest, the Four Toppers again, but I guess we're going to have to wait for things that fly. mechanically. That's what's wrong with this country. Airplanes. So noisy. It's so disruptive. Why can't they just, have a reasonable volume level? Like me, Gregor. Anyway, take it away for toppers.
Go find somebody new, just like you told me to. I was true, but now I'm through with you. Root, 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 new gal is hanging round. Sweetest ways I've ever found. You were high hat, she's not like that. No, 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 no. Can't you take a hint, my dear? I've tried hard to be kind, absolutely. If I must make it plain to you, I'll say what's on my mind. Go find somebody new. Lie, cheat, and make him blue. I was true, but now I'm through with you. Get out, go find somebody new. Cut out just like you told me to. Root-doo-doo-doo, root-doo-doo-doo. Rub-a-doo, straw, straw, straw. Oh, lady, oh, oh, lady. Oh, lady, oh, oh, lady. Coo, 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 coo. Can't you take a hint, my dear? I've tried hard to be kind. Chili huevo, I must make it plain to you. I'll say what's on my mind. Go find somebody new, just like you told me to. I was true, now I'm through with you.
The two of them stood there, glaring at one another across the body of Mrs. Baker.
Yes. You killed her, Walter. The gun was in my hand, but you killed her. If you hadn't tried to take the gun away from me... Where are you going?
Phone the police?
Police?
Yes.
Put down that phone. Put it down!
Don't you think you ought to put that gun away now?
He's right, Mr. Baker. I don't think he even heard you. He kneeled down beside the body of his wife and stared at her tenderly. Suddenly his mouth started to move like he was choking for air, and his face twisted in angry pain and hate as he looked up at Walter. I could see Walter sensing it, too, realizing that Mr. Baker was going out of his mind. There was a heavy glass ashtray by the phone. I could see Walter slowly reaching for it. Mr. Baker looked up and jumped back as Walter threw it.
You won't stop him! You stay out of this, Angelo! Don't shoot!
Doctor! Angelo! Doctor! You're going to die, Walter. Die like Doris.
Angelo! Help!
Doctor! Don't bother, Angelo. He won't need a doctor. Stop it!
No, don't do it. Mr. Baker, give him a chance. Please, give him a chance.
He doesn't need a doctor now, Angelo, does he? Go on. Bend over him. See if he needs a doctor.
He's dead.
Yes. Now they're both dead. Both dead.
What do we do, Mr. Baker?
Do? What is there to do?
The police. We ought to call the police.
They'll take me away from Doris. I don't want to leave her. No, I mustn't leave Doris.
No, please. Please, Mr. Baker, won't you give me the gun?
The gun? No. No, I got the gun to protect myself from Walter. But I'm not afraid of Walter anymore.
He's dead. Walter's dead.
That's right. Doris is dead and Walter's dead. We can't leave them here. We must take them away to a nice, quiet place where they can be alone forever. We take them away in your car, Angelo.
My car?
Yes, Angelo. You must do as I tell you. It will be their funeral car.
The kitchen was next to the garage. And he made me drive my car into the garage.
Open the trunk compartment, Angelo.
He kept the gun on me and followed me into the kitchen. He pointed to her first. I picked her up and carried her, trying not to look at her. Telling myself I ought to grab the jack handle in the trunk compartment and swing it on him, but I didn't do it. I was afraid. I was afraid I'd never live to see Josie and Johnny again. I placed Mrs. Baker in the trunk gently. And then he made me go back for the other one.
Push him in, Angelo. Or his coat will stick through the door when you close it. That's better. Very good. Close the trunk.
As I locked the trunk door, I grabbed the handle and bit my lip to keep from passing out.
Don't you feel well?
I'll be all right.
Yes. You'll be all right as soon as we hit the road. The fresh country air will straighten you out. Get behind the wheel, please.
I got in and he got in the back seat.
I must remind you, Angelo. I'll be right here behind you with this gun in the back of your neck. Don't try to trick me.
Radio taxi calling 64. Hey, Minetti, why don't you answer? What's the idea?
Don't answer, Angelo.
Call me on the phone if your mic is out of order.
Ignore him, Angelo. Start driving.
Where to, Mr. Baker?
Just keep going. But stay off the Hutchinson Parkway. Patrol cars, you know. Take the back roads. You'll find a nice, quiet place for them.
We went north on the post road. Louis' call breaking in on us every minute or so.
Calling 64. Radio taxi calling 64.
Persistent fellow, isn't he?
Well, he's sore. Expect me back to relieve him so he can go down to the diner for a bite.
Pass me that cigarette lighter on the dashboard. Don't you hear me? I want the cigarette lighter.
Oh, it's not working.
You got any matches?
In my pocket.
Well, let me have them.
I reached into the side pocket of my jacket, fumbling through my handkerchief and keys for the pack of matches. And then my fingers touched the crayon. A small piece of black crayon, no bigger than an inch long, with a paper wrapping. The small piece of crayon I'd taken away from Johnny after I yelled at him and made him cry for marking up the wall.
What about those matches?
Yeah. Here you are. I handed over the matches. But the piece of crayon was in my palm, concealed and held tight by my little finger and the one next to it. He lit his cigarette.
Want a cigarette, Angelo?
No, thanks. If there ever was a time in my life I needed a smoke, it was then. But I was trembling with an idea. An idea to make my microphone stay open so Louis could hear me without Mr. Baker getting wise. But I had to hold on to the crayon. I couldn't take a chance reaching for a cigarette. I might drop that crayon. I waited for Louis to call me again.
Calling 64. Hey, Minetti, you all right? Call me from a phone if you can hear me.
Say, Mr. Baker, maybe I better answer him.
Why?
Well, he might think I'm in a wreck and he'll have the cops start looking for me.
Yes. Yes, you're quite right. Very well, talk to him. But be careful what you tell him.
I picked the microphone off the dashboard with the hand that held the piece of crayon. 64 calling radio taxi.
Where the heck you been, Angelo?
Let me explain, Louis.
He's sitting here without a relief. Fine pal, depending on you. Get back here. I'm going down to the diner.
I kept gabbing to Louis and forcing the crayon into the button on the mic, right into the hole that housed the spring button, hoping the paper wrapping on the crayon would wedge the button and keep my sending circuit open. Louis, I'm fixing a flat. Must be a loose wire. I didn't hear you until just now. I'll be back as soon as I can. Roger. I put the mic back on the dashboard hook, praying the crayon wedge would hold. As long as that button was wedged on, Louis couldn't talk to me. As the voice came through, I'd know the crayon had slipped out. I waited. Seconds seemed like hours. No word from Louis, so the wedge was holding. I raised my voice so it would carry the 2 feet between me and the mic. Mr. Baker, are you gonna kill me, too?
Kill you?
Yeah, like you killed Mrs. Baker and Walter?
I've been thinking about what I ought to do with you, Angelo.
Oh, don't kill me, please. I got a wife and kid. I'll play dumb. I swear I will. I'll never tell anyone that you killed 2 people. Where are we going to hide the bodies? We'll run out of gas if we keep going like this.
I know where we'll go. Lake Hatoma. Doris loved Lake Hatoma. We used to go there weekends long ago.
Where is Lake Atoma.
About 40 miles from here.
40 miles. I knew I had to find some way to stall him. The range of my cab's transmitter was about 30 miles. If I ever got out of range, I was done for. I had no way of knowing whether Louis had left the office or if he caught my first words telling him about my danger. Do you know how to get to Lake Atoma from here, Mr. Baker?
Roughly, I know we used to go past White Plains.
Well, I got a map.
Good. Stop the car. Take a look at it.
Now, let's see. White Plains. Yeah, Lake Atoma. There it is. We go up here and then... I know where it is. Sure.
All right, let's go. We'll go the most direct way. No detours, mind you.
Oh, no, sir. We're on Weaver Street now. We keep going up Weaver Street till we get into Old Mamaroneck Road.
That sounds right, but hurry. I'm getting very tired. Step on the gas.
I heard him, but I played dumb.
Don't you hear me? I said let's go faster.
Yeah, sure. Sure, anything you say, Mr. Baker. But, you think it's smart? We're doing 50 now.
Not very fast in the country.
Well, county patrol cars are all through this section. We'll get caught speeding.
That's quite all right. I pay the fine. Faster, Angelo. That's better. 60, 65, 70. Faster. It'll soon be daylight, and I'm very tired. I'm very tired. I wonder if Doris is tired.
Say, what did I tell you? This is Weaver Street. And then into Old Mamaroneck Road. Oh. Hear that?
Patrol car?
I told you. Here comes our speeding ticket.
Slow down. But remember, I'll have the gun in my coat pocket. Let me do the talking. Just accept the ticket and we'll be on our way.
All over!
The patrol car let me roll ahead and swung in behind us, and we came to a stop.
Where do you think you're going? You were doing 80.
Let's see your license.
It's my fault, officer. I asked him to.
Yeah, what for?
Well, there's been a death in my family. My wife.
Sorry. So I'll have to give the driver the ticket.
He looked at my license in the beam of the patrol car headlight. And he started making out the ticket. And then in the side mirror of my cab, I could see another cop get out of the patrol car with a gun in his hand. And I saw him sneak down on the right side of the cab. He stuck the gun through the open back window just as Mr. Baker saw him.
Don't move.
Too bad we couldn't take him in.
Oh, it held, Johnny. It held.
Say, how come this guy didn't get wise? Your microphone circuit was open.
You want to know? You really want to know? I'm leaving the house to go to work, see? In the hall, my kid, Johnny, is marking up the walls with crayon. I yell at him, and I make him cry. I take the crayon away, and that's what kept the mic open. Here, look here. You see? The crayon's still holding the buttons down. Hey, you got any kids?
Yeah, why?
You think I done right? Yelling at Johnny?
Which just goes to show you a fella can do a lot worse than stopping in the middle of the night for a lovely siren. As you fathers, next time you find Junior's crayon scrawls all over the house, he means well. Just trying to show you the handwriting on the wall. Oh, this reminds me of a fella I know who's crazy about baseball. When the warden asked him what he wanted for a last request, he said he'd like to watch a game from the scaffold. But they called it after the sixth, so he could enjoy a seventh inning stretch. Pleasant dream.
Inner Sanctum was heard in the United States over CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System, and has been rebroadcast for servicemen and women overseas. This is the United States Armed Forces Radio Service, the voice of information and education.
Oh, man. Oh, this bad. Oh, my life is over, Gregor. Don't you get it? You know, okay, look. I wanted to tell you. Why didn't you? Look. You think I can just go up to somebody and say, "Hey, you're dead. Surprise! Happy Dead Day." You know, it doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. Excuse me. Oh, why on earth did you do that? Well, we don't have much of a script, so... Oh, well, give me some. I want to throw something. Yeah, I guess you're pretty upset. Oh, now I gotta clean that. You don't really have... You know, there's not those. Okay, feel better. No, not really. I'm dead. Winston, pick that up! What? Okay, look. Look! I know things are, you know, how you may say, unpleasant. Unpleasant, I'm dead. How long have I been dead? Well, you know, it's kind of funny, so... well, I do the things differently. That thing's different. And, you know, Gregor, just get on with it. All right, look. How it works is, you know, in another life, I was kind of like a sandman. A sandman? Yeah, like a sandman. Like, you know, like, with the long tassel-y thing and whatnot. Uh-huh. Well, see, I got fired from being a Sandman, because, you know, I kept giving, kept giving everybody nightmares. No, you... Yeah, I know, it's weird, the weirdest thing. You were a I thought you were a gravedigger. Hey, I can do more than one thing, okay? All right. Well, the thing about it is I got fired, then I got this job, which is some kind of weird death sleep. Whoa, death sleep? So, like, you have the death sleeps, and when you death sleep, you death dream, and that's what this is. Wait a second, you mean this isn't real? Oh, I mean, it's real, but it's like on a different frequency, you know, AM, I think. AM? Whoa. Wait 1 second. You telling me this is going out on the radio? Technically, look, in the past, I used VHF, but then it kept, you know, popping up on people's TVs, and there were a lot of questions, believe you me. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, you're dead, but you're also not dead. Well, am I dead or ain't I? Okay, look, here, let's bring you up in the system. You'll have a system? Yeah, give me a second. It's kind of slow. Alpha, can you help me out here? Affirmative. Sweet, merciful mother. All right, let's see here. Let's see, what's your name? You know, Gregor, Jimmy Boyd, James Boyd. Okay. Don't get your knickers in a knock, as the youngin' folk. Shut the hell up. Okay. Let's see here. Let's look you up. That's interesting. What's interesting? What's interesting, Gregor? Did you get a little doohickey, put in your chest? You mean my ICD? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Implodinator, carburetor, Dilator? It's an implanted cardioverter defibrillator. Genius. Okay, look. It's like electrodes and like it's supposed to do something with your heart. It's supposed to stop irregular heartbeats by giving it a little, a little jolt. Yeah, and so what's your point? And the point is, during that time where it's the doohickeys doing the whatnot with your heart, you're not clinically dead, and you're not legally dead. It's just like your heart doesn't stop. It's just for a fraction of a second. You kind of have an out-of-body experience. What? Yeah, just for a little bit. Wait, hold on. Fraction of a second, I've been here for 3 years. Far as I know. Well, yeah, but if you think about it, like I said, it's a death sleep, so time works kind of funny here. You might be dead for only a second, you might be here for a few years. It's like when you dream. You can never really tell how long the dream lasts. Okay, I guess that wait, so I'm not dead? Yeah, not technically. I mean, not legally. Technically you're dead. Legally you're not dead. Whoa. I'm dead or I'm not dead? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, it's kind of fuzzy. I'm a little fuzzy on it myself. What? Who? What? Okay, folks, it looks like there's some stuff we need to clean up here. I'll see you back. Just a little bit. Oh, boy.
Good evening, friends. This is your host to welcome you through the creaking door into the inner sanctum. Come in, please do come in. Our little place may not be a mansion, but it has its advantages. For one thing, it's thoroughly scare conditioned. The scream pipes are always in good working order, and we're very proud of our hot and cold running slaughter. And the rent's quite reasonable, too. We get a cut rate. As the trunk murderer caught by the police and asked for the whereabouts of his latest victim murmured, it's in the bag.
Tonight's Inner Sanctum Mystery, Bird Song for a Murderer, was written by Lou Vittis and stars Ted Osborne in the role of Carl with Arlene Blackburn as Elaine.
Well, you've had your warning. Whatever happens from now on, you asked for. Just be sure the family is provided for. And now to our happy little anecdote for tonight. Bird Song for a Murderer.
My name is Carl Warner. An undistinguished sort of name, but I'm an undistinguished sort of man, so the name fits, I guess. I'm not a young man any longer, but I don't mind that. I wasn't very happy when I was young. Now, well, at least I'm not unhappy. And late at night, after Elaine has gone upstairs to bed, she's my wife. She's very pretty and younger than I am, and maybe I made a mistake in marrying her, but anyway, late at night, I go into the room where I keep the birds, and then, listening to them sing, I get as close to happiness as I can expect. I stay an hour, and then I cover their cages. And then they know it's time to sleep, and they sleep. Even on the stormiest of nights. And this was a stormy night. The birds were still, and I turned to go upstairs when someone knocked at the front door. It was late. We know very few people. We kept to ourselves mostly, Elaine and I, so I worried a little when I opened the door. Yes?
Mind if I come in, Mr. Warner? It's kind of damp out.
Oh, No, of course not. You seem to know me.
I do, don't I?
But I don't know you.
My name is Brule, Chester Brule.
Oh, how do you do?
Well, I'd do better if I was sitting down.
I'm sorry. Please.
Thanks.
Chester Brule. I still don't...
Remember? Doesn't matter.
What did you want?
Nice place you got here. Much nicer than Cragmount.
Cragmount?
Cragmount Asylum for the insane.
You work there?
I used to work there.
This is all very interesting.
Funny thing happened just before I left. One of the inmates escaped. Very neat job. Was helped from the outside. Disappeared. Made quite a sensation.
It must happen frequently.
Not as frequently as all that. Besides, this baby was a homicidal lunatic.
Homicidal?
That's right.
I don't see what all this has to do with me.
I didn't say it had. There was one funny thing about this inmate.
Was there?
Loved canaries. Loved to listen to them sing. Psychiatrists at Cragmount found it very interesting. Birdsong was the only thing that kept the murderous impulse down. Mr. Warner, I'm out of work.
That's too bad.
You're not doing badly. Nice house, furnishings. Didn't I hear canaries singing before I come into the house?
Maybe you did.
So, 5,000 in the morning?
No.
I think yes. Otherwise, Cragmount will be happy to hear from me. 11 Crescent Place, room 2B, in the morning. You can show me to the door now.
Of course.
Good night, Mr. Warner. Till we meet again.
I watched him go into the blackness, and the blackness swallow him. And then I went back into the house. I stopped at the foot of the stairs leading to the bedrooms. And then I turned and went into the aviary. The birds were quiet. I thought for a moment of taking the covers off the cages and letting the birds sing. And then I thought that night it might be better if I didn't let the birds sing.
Okay. Who it? Oh. Couldn't wait till morning, huh? I didn't expect... Wait. That knife. No! Oh, I shouldn't have let you... Surprise. Oh.
It had been a bad night. I couldn't have slept more than 2 or 3 hours. Fortunately, Elaine and I had separate rooms, and at breakfast the next morning, she was fresh and young and beautiful.
Carl,
Hmm?
why are you staring at me in that funny way?
Nothing. You really shouldn't read it, Niels.
Oh, it's only the paper. So many exciting things happen. I can't wait till I get to them.
Still...
Oh, isn't that terrible?
What is?
A man was murdered last night. Not very far from here. In Crescent Place.
Crescent Place?
Huh. It's an odd name. Chester Brule. Carl, your coffee cup.
I'm sorry, but I wish you wouldn't read the paper.
It says that his canary, he had a canary, Carl, was singing when the landlady found the body. Oh, that's pathetic.
Elaine, I told you not to read that paper.
Darling.
Give it to me.
Carl, you're tearing the paper up. What's the matter?
I'm nervous this morning.
I don't remember your ever having been like this before.
I told you I was nervous.
Look, darling, why don't you go into the aviary, listen to the birds for a while? You love them so, and they have such a nice effect on you.
I went into the aviary, as she suggested, and listened to the birds. It was quite a little while before I stopped trembling.
Carl?
Yes, dear?
Come into the kitchen.
All right.
I've been washing the breakfast dishes, darling, and found this among them.
The carving knife.
Isn't that funny? And besides, look at it. The blade's all covered with brown stains.
I see.
Sure, I washed it after dinner last night. Did you use it for anything?
No, darling. Give it to me. I'll wash it now.
Oh, I can do it. I just wondered. Oh, the door. Will you...
No, give me the knife. You answer the door. I said you answer the door.
Well, all right, but there's nothing to shout about. I don't know what's the matter with you this morning.
I washed the knife. Quickly but carefully. Very quickly. But very carefully. Didn't take long. The stains hadn't hardened much. The brown stains.
Carl?
Yes?
Someone to see you, a man.
What does he want?
Well, he didn't say except that it was important.
I'll go see him.
He said he's a lieutenant from the police.
There are 17 steps between the kitchen and our living room. I know, because I counted them while I was walking to see Lieutenant Gregg of the police. 17 steps to make my face polite, relaxed, smiling. But would I be able to hide the trembling of my hands? You're Lieutenant Gregg. My wife said you wanted to see me.
That's right.
Have I been parking in the wrong place again?
I'm afraid this isn't so simple.
Oh, you're beginning to frighten me. What is it about?
Murder.
Oh?
Mr. Warner, did you know a man named Chester Brule?
Chester Brule? Well, I can't say offhand. I've such a bad memory for names. I may or may not. Why?
He's the man who was murdered last night.
Well, if I'd murdered him, I'd certainly remember his name.
Of course. You understand this is just routine. You see, we found your name and address in Brule's address book.
I see.
We thought you might be able to help us.
The fact that my name was in his address book doesn't prove
Prove anything? Of course not. Would the fact that Brule used to be an attendant in an insane asylum mean anything to you?
Why should it mean anything to me?
Well, I didn't say it should, Mr. Warner. I just
Well, it
thought...
doesn't.
Well, I guess that's that. Sorry to have bothered you, but we have to check every possible lead.
I understand.
I'll be going along now.
Well, let me take you to the door.
Funny thing, there was a bird cage in Brule's room with a canary in it, singing its head off.
Oh? Well, lots of people are fond of canaries.
Oh, sure. What was funny about it is that Brule's landladies swear Brule never had a bird.
That is funny.
The way it looks, the killer knifed Brule and then left the cage and the bird in it behind him. Doesn't make any sense unless you figure the guy who killed Brule was insane.
Lieutenant Gregg of the police walked down the front path, across the sidewalk to a small black car, and drove away. I shut the front door. The birds had been quiet, but the slam of the door maybe started them off. And I knew that somehow I would have to get the cage and the bird in it out of Brule's room. I didn't know how I'd do it, but I'd do it, no matter how insane it was.
My eyeballs! Where are my eyeballs? I can't see without my eyeballs! Oh, here they are. Yeah, that's better. Hey, folks, hope you are enjoying our festival of frights. And, having one golden Halloween. Halloween. Halloween? Yeah, Halloween. But enough of the unpleasantries. Let's jump and dive right into another tune from the Four Toppers. Take it away.
Jump on the springboard, the water's fine. You jump first, you first in line. After you jump. The water's fine, land in the water with a flop, for you can't die. Did a bell flop, have you jump? The water's fine, sun is falling down, heat waves floating around. Sit on the bank, wet your feet. Swimming hole is hard to beat. Jump on the springboard, the water's fine. Won't let me jump. I'm right behind. Have you jump? The water's fine. Sunday morning. Kinda warm. A little swimming, baby. Would not do no harm. Why, we know just the place to have our fling. The old swimming hole is just the thing. Jump on springboard, the water's fine. You jump first, you're the first in line. I'm after you. I'm after you. I'm after you. Jump, the water's fine. Land in the water with a flop. Why, you can't dive, you did a belly flop. We'll dive again. You dive again. You dive again. I dive again. Jump, the water's fine. Sun is falling down. Heat waves floating around. Sit on the bank, wet your feet.
Swimming hole is hard to beat.
Jump off springboard, the water's fine.
Woo-wee, the water is killer dinner.
I'm after you.
After you. I'm after you.
I'm after you. Jump, the water's fine. Now gather around, children. Try your luck. I'll teach you how to swim just like a duck. Now don't be scared, cause it ain't no sin. You run up on the board and you dive right in. We won't swim without high. Look out now, we're gonna try. Jump. Did I jump? Did I jump? Beware. What's wrong? Look out there. Swim in here. Don't swim out there. The three little fishes had to take it on the lam. Oh, watch out, Sam, and stay away from that dam. Boom. Jump off springboard. The water's fine.
Woo-wee, the water is good dinner.
I'm after you.
I'm after you. I'm after you.
I'm after you. Jump, 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 jump. Cut out. Water's fine.
It was dark when I got to Crescent Place. Dark on a lonely street. There was no one in front of the house. Nothing to show that a man had died inside, horribly, the night before. Blood welling from his throat. The door was open. There was a dim light in the vestibule, leaving the stairs beyond in darkness. I went up them to the second floor. There was no one in the corridor. The door of 2B opened, and I went in. There was no light. The moon cast a pale glimmer over the room, and someone in a chair near the window. For a moment, I thought it was Brule, but there was no blood. And then I realized it was a policeman in uniform asleep. The cage was near the sleeping man. Would his sleep be sound enough? I reached out, lifted the cage, reached the door, and closed it. Oh, I was safe. That would be a problem. I should have killed it instead. I left it at a pet shop where I'd gone and done business once, and then went home.
Carl?
Yes?
Oh, I'm so glad you're home, dear. That Lieutenant Gregg is here again. He's in the bird room, dear.
The bird room?
Yes. I was in there with him for a while, but then I couldn't stand all the noise. Excuse me, Carl, but you know I don't like their singing.
Why did you take him to the bird room?
Well, he asked me to.
All right. I'll go in there now.
Well, don't let him keep you very long, darling. You're not well.
I'll try not to let him keep me. Lieutenant Gregg.
Hello, Mr. Warner. Quite a collection of canaries you got here.
Yes, I have.
Like them, huh?
I wouldn't be likely to keep them otherwise, would I?
Yeah, I suppose not. Were you home all last night?
Of course. That is still about Chester Brule's murder.
Uh-huh. Your wife and you sleep in the same room, huh?
That's none of your... No.
More convenient that way. Only trouble is she couldn't swear to your being around all night.
Why should she have to?
No reason at all, just the way a policeman's mind works. Funny thing happened a little while ago. Somebody walked into Brule's room and walked right out again. With that birdcage.
Weren't the police guarding the room?
Supposed to be, but we slipped up. Say, remember my mentioning I thought the man who'd killed Brule and left the birdcage behind him must be insane?
You did say something of the sort?
Yep. And then there's the fact that Brule used to work with insane people. Begins to mesh, huh?
I know very little about police work.
Well, I hope I'm not boring you. Anyway, it occurs to me maybe I'd better take a trip up to Cragmount.
I suppose going to asylums or any place else is a part of your job.
Sure. Did I mention Cragmount was an asylum?
Why, you must have.
Yeah.
That is
yeah. I'll run up there, and I wouldn't be surprised if I get all the answers. What do you think?
I think I'm going to...
Carl,
What is it, Elaine?
Well, it's so late. I thought...
I can take a hint, Mrs. Warner. Don't bother showing me the door. Night.
He seems like a very nice man. Carl, stop it.
What?
That stare. If I didn't know you so well, I'd say you were going mad.
Go to bed, Elaine.
All right, darling. Oh, Carl, look.
Look at what?
Through the window. The garden. Lieutenant Gregg didn't go away. He's down there.
Get away from the window. Go to bed.
Well, I'm going. He looks as if he's waiting down there for something. For what, Carl?
I knew what he was waiting for. Elaine went to bed. To sleep. I went to my room. I didn't put the lights on. From my window, I could see him. It was very still in the house and outside. I went away from the window. Sat down. I knew I mustn't go to sleep. Things happen when you sleep. Terrible things. But I hadn't slept well the night before. Not well at all. And there'd been the strain of the day. It was night now, and dark, and still. Terribly still.
Gargan? Gargan?
I was right. Only you wasn't Gargan. I'm cold.
Oh, it's such a lovely morning, Carl.
Lovely.
I looked for Lieutenant Gregg as soon as I got up. He wasn't in the garden anymore.
He must have got tired, gone home, or back to headquarters, wherever policemen go.
Oh, dear, that's the Swenson's dog. And he got into our garden again. I'll have to get him out.
Elaine, don't.
Darling, he'll dig up all the flowers looking for bones. I'd better go.
Elaine! Maybe he won't be there. Maybe somehow the truth isn't the truth, and I'm not... Elaine! Where are you?
Oh, under the tree. Here.
What?
Look. Lieutenant Gregg. His throat.
Come inside.
All right.
The kitchen.
Oh, Carl, where are you going?
The kitchen.
What are you doing?
The drawer, silverware. Yes, it's here.
The carving knife.
That's right.
Well, I thought you washed it last night. I guess you didn't.
You'd be wrong. I did wash it last night.
The stains are still there. The brown stains.
These are fresh ones. Elaine, get out of my way. I've got to go to the bird room.
Oh, Carl, please don't go away from me. Carl!
I was holding the carving knife in my hand. I started to put it down. And then I held onto it anyway. It would make taking the covers off the cages awkward, but I held onto it anyway. The birds were still. They'd remain still unless I took the covers off. Elaine,
Carl, you must tell me. What's wrong?
don't come any closer.
But
Elaine, please. Not any closer.
you've got that knife in your hand.
Yes.
The one with the brown stains. Oh, Carl.
Don't say anything.
Carl, the night before last.
Elaine, don't ask questions. That's danger.
You were out of the house.
No.
Last night, when Lieutenant Gregg was killed.
I was asleep.
You have the knife, Carl.
Yes.
Give it to me.
No.
Please, Carl.
No. Stay where you are.
All right. You may keep the knife. Because... Look, Carl.
A revolver.
Yes. Lieutenant Gregg's revolver.
I looked at her. There was a flush on her cheek. She was fresh and young and very beautiful and quite insane. Elaine, give that to me.
Oh, no. No, I took it from Lieutenant Gregg last night. After he stopped crying. He always cry when you...
Elaine.
I didn't like the way you'd been looking at me, Carl. You were thinking bad things about me. You were thinking that maybe you'd have to send me back to Cragmount.
I wasn't.
You were, Carl. I knew you were. After Chester Brule died.
Elaine.
Stop where you are.
All right,
Keep your hand away from the birdcage. Don't pull the covers off. Stop! Carl, I've hurt you.
Never mind.
But I didn't want to. Oh, Carl. Are you going to cry? Like the others?
I'll try not to.
Because I wouldn't like that.
I know.
I'm sorry I hurt you.
Doesn't matter. It was my fault. I loved you too well. I really killed those others. Not you, my dear.
Oh, that's a very silly thing to say. And I'll become quite angry. I am quite angry. Carl. Carl, you silly. You pulled the covers off the cage. Carl. Oh, Carl, I'm speaking to you. Those birds, I don't like them. Carl? Oh. Oh, poor Carl. He's dead. I loved him. Now he's dead. But anyway, he didn't cry. He didn't cry.
Well, there it is, the story of a couple of lovebirds who, instead of billing and cooing, went in for killing and shooting. Of course, it was all little Elaine's idea. All Carl did was cover up. Too bad he got shot for it. However, the police would have nabbed him for murder anyway. So you could say he paid a high cover charge.
Be with us again next week at this same time for another Inner Sanctum Mystery. This program was originally heard in the United States over CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System, and has been rebroadcast for servicemen and women overseas through the facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio Service, the voice of information and education.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. About the stuff, about the why, about the who, about the whatchamacallit. Wait a second. Every time, you mean to tell me every time I thought I was gonna die here, I wasn't really gonna die? No, you were already dead, so there was like... Wait a second. Wait a second. Do you think I just was like a jerk who just didn't care if you died? Yes, that's exactly what I thought, Gregor. Oh, wow. That's disheartening. That's very disheartening. Wait a sec, what about the pirate and the toy soldier? Well, pirate's dead. And since it's kind of like a dream-like thing, the toy soldier doesn't even exist. What? Oh, crap, when did you get back here? Your mama? She turned me into this giant monster. I got my butt whooped. Classic mama. Wait, you mean I don't exist? You're a toy soldier from Toyland. Does that sound like something that actually exists? Exactly. Well, anyway.
Wait a second. Wait. You called your neighbor a dead man. More than you said he's a dead man.
Yeah, he's a dead man. That wasn't threat. He's dead? Duh. I mean, the guy passed away like a few years back. I mean, it's kind of my job to help him cross over, but he just won't accept it. Because, like, he just can't take a hint. So I've nixed the polite approach, and I'm just, scream and yell at him most of the time. That's accurate, yeah. Yar. That'd be accurate, it'd be yar.
Affirmative.
Trust me, you're much luckier in your situation than his. I mean, I guess I get what all you're saying, and I understand your neighbor is a little irritating, but you should probably treat him better. Gregor, all that anger ain't good. Do you have any idea what that can do to a person? Do you know how much stress that puts on the body? Do you know that's how I die? Huh? Oh, holy. I know. I guess if there's any takeaway here, or, and considering that little gizmo in your heart, don't go like I went. That's all. Got that, deputy? Yeah, I think I do. Good. Nice to know. Oh, well, okay, Gregor. You don't take vacations, and you don't call nobody your friend. You don't take vacations because you can't leave here. And you don't call nobody your friend because nobody stays. They either go back or pass on, am I right? Yeah. Look. Whenever you see this, like a person, and this person, they seem kind of curmudgeonly and kind of distant. There's usually something going on you don't understand. Stop assuming people are just jerks because they're a little rough around the edges. Yar, you be mean, edges. Shut up. Anyway. But yeah, that's kind of how it works. Huh. Well, I kind of feel bad now. Yeah. So, I guess this is it, Gregor. Guess so. So I'm really going back. Yeah. Am I ever going to see you again, Gregor? Deputy, with the cruddy nature of your hurt, you can count on it. Oh. What do I do now? I guess you go through that thing. Whoa! Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. It just kind of pops up. I guess you'll be leaving now. Yeah, I guess so, Gregor. Goodbye, Deputy. Goodbye. Oh, Gregor. Yeah? Regards from the graveyard. And see you in the hereafter.
Boyd. Hey, Boyd, Jimmy, wake up, man.
Huh? Oh, hi. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm your partner, Conrad. Did you die or something?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, look, the new guy's making a fool of himself again. You want to go scream and yell at him? Boyd, Jimmy.
No, I don't think I will.
Really? Weird. All right, suit yourself.
Hey, put that down! What are you thinking? Hello, friends of the Inner Sanctum. You can relax now. Until we meet again. You can find us online at weirdhalloween.com. Special thanks to our musical guests, the Toppers, and much gratitude goes to Jonathan Edward Sharp, returning again to provide the voices of the Swamp Mummy. I'm just kidding. He's gonna return. We just used the audio from the previous episode. You don't have to pay him this way. Okay. Anyway, it is now time to close the squeaking door. Good night. Pleasant dreams. And now, Mr. Orson Welles.
Ladies and gentlemen, what are your favorite stories? If there's one you're particularly fond of and would like to hear on the air, will you please write me about it? But always remember, ladies and gentlemen, there are werewolves. There are vampires. Such things do exist.